Have you ever felt that despite loving your husband deeply, every conversation seems to end in frustration, silence, or small arguments that leave you emotionally drained? Perhaps you've tried explaining your feelings calmly, carefully choosing your words, hoping he would understand. Yet somehow he seems distant, distracted, or closed off. Maybe he answers without really listening, or he nods politely but doesn't engage, leaving you wondering if he even notices how much effort you're putting into the relationship. You replay those moments at night, questioning yourself. Why does this keep happening? Why can't he just hear me? Or perhaps, am I overreacting? That creeping self-doubt can make you feel isolated, frustrated, and sometimes even invisible in your own marriage. If this feels familiar, take a deep breath and let yourself know you are not alone, and your love is not insufficient. This experience is shared by countless wives, especially in long-term marriages where daily responsibilities, routines, and life pressures quietly erode emotional closeness. It's not about love lost, it's about connection that needs attention, care, and intentional communication. Let me tell you a story about a woman named Emma. Emma has been married for 13 years. She and her husband, James, built a beautiful home, raised 2 children, and shared countless joyful moments, from family vacations to late-night talks in the kitchen over coffee. But recently, Emma began noticing subtle shifts in their relationship. James comes home tired, often distracted by emails, calls, or work stress. Conversations at dinner feel less like sharing life and more like checking off a list of responsibilities. The laughter that used to fill their evenings feels quieter, more forced, or even absent. Emma lies awake at night, wondering if something is wrong. She questions herself, worrying whether James notices the small things she does every day to keep their home running, to nurture their children, and to keep the emotional fabric of their family intact. Sometimes she wonders if she's asking too much, if she's expecting too much, or if perhaps the closeness they once shared is fading forever. One evening, after tucking the kids into bed, Emma sat beside James on the couch. Determined to bridge the growing distance, she wanted to open her heart, to reach him emotionally, to restore that intimacy they had once cherished. But instead, they both scrolled through their phones in silence, sitting inches apart yet feeling miles away. That quiet ache, the sense of being unseen, unheard, or emotionally isolated, is one that resonates with so many wives across the country. And if you're feeling this too, it's crucial to understand that this distance is not a reflection of your value, your love, or your commitment. It is simply a natural outcome of life's pressures, the accumulation of unspoken emotional needs, and recurring patterns of miscommunication that quietly build over time. Here's the truth many wives don't often hear. Arguments in marriage are rarely about the surface topic. Most conflict arises when one or both partners feel unheard, unsafe, or unappreciated. Men and women process stress and emotion differently. Women often seek verbal connection, reassurance, and emotional sharing. Men, on the other hand, may express love through actions rather than words and often shut down emotionally when they feel overwhelmed, criticized, or uncertain about how to respond. Understanding this difference is the first step to stopping arguments and rebuilding connection. Emotional safety, empathy, and intentional communication are the foundations of bridging the gap that routines, responsibilities, and stress create over time. So, what can a wife do to transform tension into closeness? Let's break this down into practical steps that you can begin implementing today, gradually shifting the dynamic of your marriage. Step 1. Pause before responding during conflict. When tension rises, the natural instinct is to react immediately, but reacting from frustration often escalates arguments and deepens emotional distance. Instead, pause. Take a deep breath. Recognize your own emotions before responding. This small moment of self-awareness allows your words to come from understanding rather than irritation. Even a few seconds of quiet reflection can prevent the spiral of argument from continuing and can change the entire trajectory of the conversation. Step 2. Speak from curiosity, not accusation. Accusatory statements like, "You never listen to me," or "You always ignore my feelings," trigger defensiveness and close the emotional door. Instead, try gentle, curiosity-driven language. For example, "I feel disconnected when we don't talk after work. Can we find a moment to share today?" This subtle shift transforms the interaction from blame to partnership. It invites your husband into conversation, rather than confrontation, and fosters a sense of shared problem-solving. Over time, speaking with curiosity instead of accusation encourages your partner to open up and engage emotionally without fear of criticism. Step 3. Schedule intentional moments of connection. Emotional closeness doesn't always happen spontaneously. Life, work, and family responsibilities can create invisible barriers. That's why creating intentional moments of connection is so important. Even small gestures, a morning coffee together, a short walk in the evening, or a thoughtful text during the day can rekindle intimacy and remind both partners why they chose each other. A 5-minute conversation, free from distractions or responsibilities, can be more meaningful than an hour-long discussion filled with interruptions. These deliberate, mindful moments nurture emotional closeness and slowly rebuild the connection that arguments erode. Step 4. Use physical reassurance. Nonverbal communication is a powerful tool in marriage. Gentle touch, holding hands, a hand on the shoulder, or sitting close together while talking can communicate love, care, and emotional openness far beyond words. Men, in particular, respond strongly to these nonverbal cues, which signal safety, warmth, and love. Pairing these gestures with calm, gentle words enhances the sense of emotional security and helps lower tension, soften hearts, and encourage affectionate behavior. Step 5. Balance appreciation with honest communication. Before expressing needs or concerns, acknowledge your husband's efforts. Sincere statements like, "I appreciate how hard you work for our family," validate him and reduce defensiveness. After expressing appreciation, gently share your own needs. "I also want us to spend more time connecting in the evenings." This combination of acknowledgement and honesty fosters emotional safety and builds a foundation of mutual respect, helping both partners feel valued. Step 6. Practice active listening. Active listening is more than simply hearing words. It is making your partner feel understood and valued. When he speaks, give your full attention, reflect on what you hear, and ask clarifying questions in a gentle way. Avoid immediately correcting, defending, or offering advice unless it's requested. This approach strengthens trust, reduces defensiveness, and opens doors to meaningful dialogue. It communicates that you respect his thoughts and feelings, even if they differ from your own. Step 7. Integrate daily habits of appreciation. Small, consistent daily habits make a significant difference over time. Express gratitude for his efforts. Notice little things he does. Leave a short loving note, or even send a supportive message during the day. These small acts communicate that you see and value him, gradually rebuilding the emotional bridge that repeated arguments may have eroded. Consistency is key. The cumulative effect of these gestures fosters intimacy, closeness, and emotional security. As you implement these strategies, the dynamics of your marriage will gradually change. Arguments become shorter and less intense, conversations become more meaningful, and emotional distance starts to close. It's important to remember that stopping arguments does not mean suppressing your feelings. It means expressing them intentionally, empathetically, and respectfully. When both partners feel safe, heard, and valued, even difficult conversations can become opportunities for connection instead of conflict. You deserve a marriage that feels warm, connected, and supportive. Honest communication should strengthen your bond, not fracture it. By consistently choosing curiosity over judgment, understanding over frustration, and connection over defensiveness, you nurture a relationship that is emotionally resilient, deeply fulfilling, and filled with love. You are not failing. You are not invisible. You are a loving, thoughtful wife, learning to communicate in ways that foster closeness instead of conflict. Every small effort counts. The soft words, gentle touches, patient listening, all remind your husband of your love and invite him to open his heart. When both partners feel safe and valued, arguments shrink, replaced by laughter, trust, and shared understanding. Connection is a choice you can make every single day. By pausing, listening, appreciating, and speaking with intention, you break the cycle of frustration and create a cycle of closeness that strengthens your marriage and protects your emotional bond. It is normal to feel anxious or unsure as you practice these strategies. Change takes time, patience, and consistency. Celebrate small victories, a calmer conversation, a smile instead of a sharp word, or a moment of genuine laughter. Each of these is proof that emotional connection can be rebuilt, one choice at a time. Remember, this journey is not about perfection, it's about progress. Every effort you make, every gentle word, every act of listening, every small gesture of appreciation has the power to transform your marriage over time. You are not alone in this journey. Millions of wives feel the same longing for emotional closeness and understanding. By learning to stop arguing and start connecting, you are giving your marriage the love, care, and attention it needs to thrive. So today, take a deep breath and commit to one small action that brings connection instead of conflict. Speak from curiosity, listen with intention, show appreciation, and offer physical reassurance. Over time, these consistent, loving actions rebuild emotional safety, nurture intimacy, and create a partnership that feels secure, warm, and deeply fulfilling. Love is not lost, it simply needs care, attention, and intention to thrive again. And if this message resonates with you, share it with another wife who needs encouragement. Comment below to share your story, and subscribe for more practical, empowering guidance to help strengthen your marriage and protect your emotional bond. You are not alone. You are not failing. Your marriage is worth the effort, and with consistent, intentional action, you can stop arguing and start connecting, bringing your love to life in ways that are meaningful, lasting, and deeply satisfying.